those my friends, their husbands don't have two heads. They don't have four hands. They have the same head, one head like my husband, the same two hands like him. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So in today's video, we're going to talk on how I had to affect my marriage by copying someone else's marriage and bringing it into my marriage. I don't know if the topic makes sense. Like copy the way the person is living in her marriage and try to implement it in my marriage and the consequences. So if it's this type of video that you have been wanting to watch, just stay tuned and watch to the end, and I bet you won't be disappointed. There is this mama that I love so much, Mama Funke Felix Adejemo. She always makes the statement that marriage is sweet depending on the cutlery that you used to eat it with. And I concur with her, because as our faces are different, so as our marriages are different, because each and every one of us, we have different backgrounds that we're coming from, and we have different principles. We respect our tribes, we respect our religion, and so on. So me getting married to my husband, we had our principles at the base. We had our things that we had to set in place while we're in courtship. We had our various things that we discussed, like how are we going to manage our home as couple. Not until when I started trying to copy some things from my friends' marriages, and I'm like, okay, let me implement in my own and see how it's going to go. For example, there's this incident that happened recently when I traveled down south for a Christmas holiday. Each time I travel, I make sure I cook several meals for my husband, since he's the only one that always remains behind. I always travel with the kids. So this last time I was like, okay, I'm not going to cook several meals. I'm just going to cook one particular meal that I love so much. And that particular meal is difficult for him to cook. So I was like, I'm going to cook that particular meal, and the rest is going to cook. And if he wants to eat more, he's going to cook other meals. So knowing fully well that my husband doesn't know how to cook, I decided to test him, look at the fact that my friends, they have husbands that can cook. In their absence, they used to cook. Also, when they are there, they used to help them to cook. So I'm like, those my friends, their husbands don't have two heads. They don't have four hands. They have the same head, one head like my husband, the same two hands like him. So I decided that I'll cook just one meal, which he loves so much. So I cooked that particular meal, and I put in the refrigerator, and I was like, he's going to cook the other meals if you want to eat, maybe rice, something not difficult, maybe rice, spaghetti, and all the like. So that's how I traveled to my kids, and I went down for holidays for 2 weeks. Guys, my husband ate that particular meal till I came back. The days that he does not want to eat it, he's going to drink Gary, he's going to soak Gary and drink. And the days that I want to eat, he's going to eat. I don't know how I did, because it was not even that much, because I knew that normally he was supposed to have several meals to eat for that 2 weeks. He ate that particular meal till I came back, and I was very, very, I felt bad, because it was as if I decided to punish him. Meanwhile, that was not the case. I was just trying to compare him with husbands of my friends to see if I thought he's going to cook and all the like. Guys, he ate that food till I came back. He ate that particular meat till I came back. So that's one of the consequences of comparison. My husband don't know how to cook, but he knows how to do some things like washing the clothes of the kids, helping me in some house chores, which is so great. Each and every one of us, we know how we function in our marriages. You understand? There are marriages that are going on in such a way that the husbands don't help their wives to do anything. The wives are the ones that do everything themselves, and they just bring money or bring finance on the table. There are ones that both partners, the wife is working, the husband is working, and they do as much as possible to work as a team. They bring the finances in the house, and they also make sure that they share the responsibilities in the house. Not sharing, they work as a team. And I think that's my case, because most of the things that we do in the house, I and my husband, we are just the two of us with the kids. So we have no choice than to do it. Unless if I thought there's anybody in the house, I have a particular daughter, one of my daughters in church that always come for weekend at times. When she's there, at least she does so many things in the house. My husband does not need to help me. But when he knows that I'm alone, he has no choice than to help me. And we have been functioning like that, which is very, very good. Imagine you wanting to compare with another marriage. For example, you want to compare your husband with your friend's husband, that when it comes to maybe paying of the school fees of the kids or taking financial responsibilities in the house, my husband does everything 100%. He does not care of about my salary. I don't do anything with my salary. He does not care if I take care of the kids. In another home is 50-50. Some in some homes you see the husband will pay the fees of the children while the wife is going to like buy the books of the kids, which it works for them. Why not do that which works for you? Why copying other people's marriages? I for one, I we have had a particular principle that have worked for us when it comes to like things in the house, how we run our house, how we run everything in general. So it was so great, not until when I started copying what others are doing in their marriages. I'm like, okay, let me do this. This person told me that this is what they are doing in their marriages. Let me also do it in my marriage. And I've tested it, and guys, it instead created more problem. It did not work. In fact, I've decided to go back to our system, and I've discovered that marriage is different for each and every one of us. Like the way we run our homes are different. It can never be the same. And mind you, those people who come and expose their marriages on social media or talk about their marriages, most of them lies, like most of them are lying. They always just take the part that is sweet for us to hear and they portray it outside. Meanwhile, behind that, some things that have not told us. There's some things that have not told us. I've watched a lot of celebrities, a lot of influencers here on YouTube, and they'll say that, oh, this, my marriage is like this. Oh, like when they talk like that, you see how these ladies are single. They're like, wow, I wish you have this kind of man. The way they present their husbands or the way they present their marriages is as if their husbands are Jesus. Like it's as if they don't have any problem, they don't have any misunderstanding, they don't have nothing. Like marriage is just sweet, sweet, sweet. Meanwhile, behind it is not the truth. They just come out and they portray a very good image, and people think that marriage is like this. It's like what they think, and it will make in such a way that some ladies will be aspiring to have that particular husband that have portrayed outside, not knowing that in this our economy it's not like that. Yes, nowadays men don't even go for ladies who don't work, because in this our economy a man alone is not able to take full responsibility of the family. The man can be able with respect to what he has, but he's not going to live long. Imagine the man having what he's having. He has to take care of the wife, take care of the kids, take care of his own family, and maybe the wife's family. And the wife is working, she's not able to support the husband. Oh my God, that man is going to die. He's going to die before his time, right? But those are the images that some celebrities or some influencers come and portray outside here, and you see some young ladies say, oh my God, I wish you had this kind of man that would take care of me, that would ask me not to work. Don't work. You see how your husband is going to go to his early grave before his time. So what am I trying to say in this video? Don't compare your marriage with others. Don't compare your marriage with other marriages. Do what works for you. If you both have a particular principle, a particular way that you function, just go for it. And if it works for you, go for it and maintain it. Don't take what your friends are saying. Those your friends are lying. If you open, they used to say, is this zinc that covers each and every marriages? If they open, expose what is happening in different marriages, you're going to like scream. Even you, my sister, do what works for you. Sit with your husband. I've seen couples that decided no, they want to give birth to this number of kids, they want to have this number of children. There are couples that like is the husband that decides how many kids they are going to give birth. Is there couples that is the wife that decide. It depends on each and every couple. So just do what works for you. Like I say, salvation is personal, marriage is personal. So that's how I and my husband have decided to go for what works for us. So I'm just going to end this video here. I hope you have learned a lot. If you see this video worth sharing, make sure you share, make sure you like, and if you are not subscribed, please subscribe and support your girl. Without further ado, see you in my next video. Love you, bye bye, and take care. Bye, bye, bye.